We have already started here. Jim, who do you pick out as the telling individual today?
There's no shortage of great fullbacks in the game today, but Robertson really is among the very best. Some true legends of the game have sung his praises, and I can't disagree. Pace, directness, distribution are all his outstanding qualities, and he does it time and time again.
I wonder whether that has anything to do with you being a defender once upon a time, Jim. McAllister. Gravenberg. Gahey can get it clear. Gahey makes the interception. Foden. Can he spark a counter here? He is through here. And here's Bernardo Silva. Now it's Doku. Nice control. Ake. He's shooting! Oh, that is rather wayward.
I just wonder what was on his mind there. Should have put his foot right through it.
Oh, that is... Can he finish? Well, the ball's come loose here. Dealt with nicely by the defence. Van Dijk. Aim forwards. Robertson. Gakpo, clipped into space. He's having a shot! Good effort first time.
That's unlucky. The idea was really smart for me, and he's had a good go at it.
Bernardo Silva. Ake. Foden. Ake. Rodri. And it's played forward. Great time, excellent interception. And here's the chance to counter. Isak. Nicely intercepted. Now it's Mohamed Salah, out towards the flank. Now that's a lovely exchange. And here's Mohamed Salah. Oh, it's come loose. Can he... Oh, they could be caught out here. There are a few waiting for it. Doku. Could move up a gear here. Haaland played into space. Now it's Bernardo Silva! Oh, that is very close.
That's a great effort. There was very little backlift to indicate what was coming.
And it's Robertson. And here's Gak, and the shot! What a save! Terrific reactions! A real chance! Caused a worry or two.
Gakpo was clearly kicking himself here. He knew that was a great opportunity.
McAllister does really well to win the ball there. Haaland. Bernardo Silva. Kovacic. Oh, he's got space here. No, not quite on the same wavelength. And it's Salah. Over to the left. He's got away.
Oh, great defending, that needed doing.
That's going to go a long way. And here's Wirtz. Mohamed shapes to shoot! It's in!
Listen, the big names earn their reputations for precisely the reason we've just seen. They have a habit of making their presence felt, and here we are, early stages. He struck one, and he looks hungry for more.
That is glorious, as if he picked it up and put it there himself.
Oh, what a hit, Peter, and there was nothing lucky about it, let me tell you. It was measured, it was simply inch perfect.
I doubt very much that this was in the script.
Bernardo Silva. Rodri gently done. Well, that is not the best ball, and he offers an apologetic look.
Ah, he made it look a bit predictable.
Bernardo Silva forwards and with intent. Frimpong. Gravenberg. Moved on forwards. Konate. McAllister. Last-ditch defending, but that'll do. Bernardo Silva. Out to the left it goes. Doku. And he's managed to get free. He's got options in the box if he gets his head up. Oh, smashing header! Harmlessly behind.
Well, there's always that risk, Peter, when a team commits too many numbers forward. You can't help but leave some gaps at the back.
Frimpong. Konate. Van Dijk. Gakpo. Robertson. Gakpo. Robertson. Gakpo. Swept in. And that's out of reach. Vardiol. Kovacic. Gehi. Bernardo Silva. Gehi. Vardiol. That's really well manoeuvred. And he cuts out the supply. Frimpong. Konate. McAllister. Van Dijk. Gakpo. Van Dijk. Robertson. Gakpo. Gakpo, played out towards the right wing. Cleared away. Bernardo Silva. Kovacic. Doku. Doku shifted upfield. And it's Bernardo Silva. Rodri. Kovacic.
Plays it through.
Vardiol. Now it's Doku. Can he deliver? Doku. Kovacic. Kovacic closing in on goal. No messing about, just bludgeoned away. Doku. And here's Haaland. And the shot! Oh, denied brilliantly!
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure.
And the keeper beats it away. Foden going full steam ahead down the left flank. Played into the middle.
Well, it's gone out again, and so we'll have a repeat corner.
That has been knocked clear. Van Dijk. Robertson. Gakpo. Van Dijk forwards and with intent. That has been cut short. Clearly not happy with that. McAllister. Good play on the left-hand side here. Cross from Robertson. Ake. Defending was strong and firm. That's really well manoeuvred. Oh, he's found support out wide. Looking for a decent ball in. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. Rodri. And here's Bernardo Silva. And here's Bernardo Silva. Succumbs to the pressure. Isak. Fitz. And here's Haaland. Gakpo. Robertson. Gakpo. Isak providing an outlet on that flank. And that has been cleared. Vardiol. And it's played forward. Ake, aim forwards. Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. It's been slipped through. Gakpo! Well, the finish certainly didn't match the build-up.
Oh, it was such a clever pass that plummets the defence, and it could well be revisited, this.
Rodri.
Bernardo Silva. Ake, gently done. Van Dijk getting this one clear. And that's put paid to a promising move. Isak! It's fallen kindly here.
And it's hoisted clear. Gakpo, here comes the cross. Kovacic gets it away. Up he goes! That needed to be better, and he knows it.
That's good play. Plenty of targets in the penalty area and plenty of movement too.
Rodri.
Cardio. Doku.
Doku, he's on a run down the left wing. And he's on a charge.
Mohamed Salah wins the duel this time.
Gravenberg.
Frimpong.
Moved on forwards. He has found the way through. Kovacic.
Well, the moans and groans from the stands now are very audible.
Now who's going to be first to this? Now it's Foden. Foden! Oh, lovely feed, he is such a good mover.
Gakpo. Mohamed Salah.
Forwards and with intent. Now it's Gakpo. It's run loose here.
Kovacic. Bernardo Silva.
Aim forwards. Oh, perfectly measured that. Clear away. Robertson. Thinks one through. Defending of the desperate variety. Here's Gakpo, and it's Robertson. Wits. Time to deliver. Robertson.
McAllister.
Wits. Ruben Dias can get it clear. Deftly away. That pass has been well intercepted.
Bernardo Silva.
Doku. And it's played forward. Well played, that has snuffed out the danger. Do have a chance to counter here. Mohamed Salah. Frimpong. Mohamed Salah. Nice interception, well timed. Foden. Haaland. Kovacic. Bernardo Silva, laid out to the left flank. Bernardo Silva. Wits. And the counter is on. I think that's offside. Yes, it is. Rodri. And here's Haaland. That's an excellent interception. Gakpo. Konate. Frimpong. McAllister. Gakpo. That's really well manoeuvred. Okay. Foden. And it's Bernardo Silva. Oh, just too much on that. Gravenberg. Wits. Konate. McAllister. Bernardo Silva. Kovacic. It looked as though that might lead to something quite promising, but it turned out that that was not the case.
Gakpo, and it's Robertson. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Gehi shifted upfield. Van Dijk. McAllister. Van Dijk gently down. Proves just a little bit too strong. Now it's Haaland. In with the challenge. Wits. Now it's Mohamed Salah. He's had a shot! That has been knocked clear. Plenty waiting in the middle. And here's Isak. Gakpo! He's got away with one there. That is a great pick out. And he is slightly undercooked, that one.
They should have done a lot better there. The final ball was very poor. Really are pushing their fullbacks forward now.
Aiming to do what?
Well, it's a case of engaging your opponents further up the pitch to take the sting out of opposition attacks. It's effectively a wide press.
Oh, such a clever touch. So who's he picking out? Bernardo Silva. Chance here to counter. Bernardo Silva. Foden. Oh, that's nice. Wits. McAllister. Wits. Spread out to the left. Gakpo in acres of space out. Oh, what a climb! Didn't quite get enough on that.
Yeah, some good movement inside the box. No shortage of targets here.
Gehi moved on forwards. Pressing's intense, and it's paid off.
Well, that's good defending. He squeezed the play and he gave him no chance to get on the turn.
Great defending, strong and determined. And that's the end of that. It all started well enough. Isak. Gakpo. And he shoots! Oh, just lacked a decent finish.
I think that's just more proof that this team is very comfortable playing on the break. They're really swift.
Ake. Rodri. Kovacic. And it's played forward. Doku. Vardiol. Kovacic. Aim forwards. And they're not going to make any further progress now. McAllister, forwards and with intent. Crossfield changing the point of attack. Gehi. Bernardo Silva. Foden. Rodri. Bernardo Silva. Now it's Haaland. Bernardo, good chance here! Straight at the keeper.
Well, that's confidence for you. Distance doesn't even bother him.
Well, there was an element of promise insofar as they kept the ball well, but they did very little with it. Looking to break at pace. Isak. Gakpo. Lovely bit of skill. That's a great... Isak! Donnarumma. Could be danger here. A chance to play it in. Lovely feet. Oh, it's come loose. Gakpo takes a shot. Great effort, but no way through. That's really well manoeuvred. And it's Bernardo Silva. McAllister. Van Dijk shifted upfield. Konate, and it's played forward. Gravenberch, Isak chasing after it. Ake. Doku. Oh, red, nice interception. Gravenberch. Frimpong. Van Dijk. Gakpo. Bernardo Silva. McAllister. Wirtz. Well, that was a period of possession which carried just about no threat at all. Ruben Dias. Yehi. Rodri. Rodri gently down. And here's Haaland. Now it's Bernardo Silva. Well, they can break here. Gakpo. Gakpo with the cross. That's not going far. And they can counter here. Now it's Doku. He's found a way through. Can he latch on to this? Bernardo Silva. Shot it! Oh! He wasn't that far away.
It was a really neat move, Peter, and it had a slickness about it to make it look as if it's been well rehearsed in training.
Van Dijk. Robertson, who does have an assist to his name. Van Dijk. Van Dijk forwards and with intent. And back to the goalkeeper. Vardiol. And it's Kovacic. He's in plenty of space here. And the goalkeeper's got a good palm to that.
They certainly set out to cause a problem or two down that left flank. Doku clearly looking the key component now with the concentration on width. Gives the defence a decision to make, whether to go zone.
It's... Oh, fine stop from the keeper.
Mohamed Salah clearly thought he had the beating of the keeper.
McAllister plays it short. Frimpong. And a shot! It's off target and by quite a way.
Well, that always looked a little ambitious for me, but still, at least he had the confidence to take it on.
Rodri. Gehi. Ruben Dias. Kovacic. Aim forwards.
Haaland really was well marshalled there because he was denied the opportunity to turn.
Gakpo. Gehi. Ruben Dias. Moved on forwards. Kovacic. Doku. Bernardo Silva. Out to the left it goes. Haaland. This might spell danger. McAllister did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on. And here's Haaland. And it's Kovacic. Now it's Haaland. Ake. And here's Foden. Hoisted in. Konate with the clearance. Van Dijk, nicely aimed pass. Fadio. Kovacic, and here's Bernardo Silva. Proves too strong. Well, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. He's been bundled over. That is a foul. Frimpong, oh, good spread. And it's Wirtz. That's a simple one for the keeper. Foden. Ake. Foden. Haaland. Ake. And here's Bernardo Silva. Foden. Well, that's a clever looking ball. And that's not going to reach. Van Dijk. And it's Robertson. Gakpo have it back and can go again. And the ball is out of play. Rodri. Played towards the other side. Foden. Haaland. Haaland laid out to the left flank. Kovacic. Over to the left. In it comes. And that's a throw.
Robertson. Van Dijk. That's really well manoeuvred. And it's Robertson. Nice interception. His positioning was spot on. Ake. Foden hurtling down that right flank. He's shifting through the gears here. McAllister cuts it out. And that was very necessary. Oh, he's found support out wide. Now it's Isak. Isak gets into a good position. Time to deliver. Ake does really well to win the ball there. Rodri. And it's played forward. Now, what about a counter-attack? Kovacic. Out to the right. Van Dijk. Mohamed Salah looking to add to his goal. McAllister. McAllister shifted upfield. Isak. Mohamed Salah. Played out to the right. Frimpong has it out wide and in space. Yehi tries to clear. Thinks about the... There's the shot! Lingered over it, and the chance to counter had gone.
Well, the whole idea of a good breakaway is to leave the opposition struggling to get back, and they were just too slow.
Ruben Dias is there, and he can get that clear. Oh, sweet feet. Can he deliver? And it's Robertson. McAllister done delicately. Climbs up big! No, he didn't quite meet it right.
That was really good pressure, but it did enough to put him off in the end.
Foden. Ake forwards and with intent. Gravenberg. Isak. Isak played out towards the right wing, showing good feet. And here's Isak. Bernardo Silva, and claimed it back swiftly. Guardiola. Ruben Dias. Rodri. Aim forwards. Foden. Ake. Lobbed in behind. And it's come to nothing. Van Dijk gently done. And here's Isak. He's found a way through. Good take. Mohamed Salah! Foden. Well, that does look a foul. Referee's given a free kick. The referee has resisted the temptation to go to his pocket. It's just a stern lecture. Gakpo. Oh, that's well done, really robust. Rodri, delicate ball, and it needs to be. He's got away. Haaland! Oh, that was a brilliant save.
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it.
McAllister.
Well, that was well positioned and well pinched. They can't hurt with their backs to goal.
Gakpo. Rodri gets good distance on it. Oh, that's really good play on the right. He's driving forward. And now the breakaway. Haaland. And he's managed to get free. And it's played in here. Whistle's gone, that's foul. There could be trouble here. But for now the referee is keeping his cards in his pocket. Not pretty, but it gets the job done. And here's Kovacic. And here's Bernardo Silva. And it's Bernardo Silva. Bernardo Silva spread out to the left. Gravenberch. Van Dijk moved on forwards. Ruben Dias. Doku. Kovacic. And here's Doku. Guardiola. Very nicely done. And here's Doku. Kovacic. Rodri. It's really well cleared. Well, that's beautifully weighted. Calmly anticipates. And it's gone back to the keeper. Gehi. Haaland, now he's off and running. Gravenberch. And it's Wirtz. Gakpo. Mohamed Salah. He's got plenty of space out wide here. Great challenge, time to perfection. Now it's Haaland. So what can they make of this? Foden. And Bernardo Silva! Decent enough try.
Bernardo Silva usually is so good from that range. He didn't quite connect as he can though.
That is out of play. Guardiola, now here's the delivery. Robertson, and it's played forward. Gakpo. Wirtz! Really well taken goal.
This is getting better and better. Perfect placement, the one place the keeper couldn't reach.
Well, Peter, I think the keeper knew straight away he was never going to get to it.
Things starting to look very comfortable.
We're looking at a very different game now. The command has been established.
Kovacic. Gehi forwards and with intent. Mohamed Salah.
That's really well manoeuvred. And the pass is intercepted.
Doku. Kovacic. Kovacic shifted upfield.
And for a moment you felt that was going somewhere, but they'll have to go again. And reclaimed it in a trice. Lovely, now then.
Guardiola chips it through.
Oh, good ball! Gets it away. It's gone out for a throw-in. And that's definitely not his best. Aimed in towards the centre.
Vitz.
Mohamed Salah.
Gravenberg, gently done. Doku. Kovacic.
Rodri.
Bernardo Silva.
Rodri, aim forwards.
Foden.
Ake. That looks a foul. Yep, referee's given it. Robertson is being told in no uncertain terms that this will be his final warning.
Yeah, and he has to change his ways, or this referee could soon change his status.
Doku. Kovacic.
And here's Haaland! And a terrific save from the keeper.
Haaland actually didn't do an awful lot wrong, to be honest.
And it's played forward.
McAllister. Guardiola.
Ruben Dias.
Gehi. Gehi, gently done.
Gravenberg.
And it's Vitz.
Caresses it through. And into the grateful arms of the keeper. Ake. Ruben Dias.
Kovacic.
Moved on forwards. Oh, can he get onto this?
Vitz.
McAllister. Forwards and with intent. That's a good... Isaac! Oh, he did the hard part right, the finish.
It was such a clever idea to lift it into his path. Foden.
And here's Haaland. Doku. Expertly cut out, really nicely done. Frimpong. Konate shifted upfield. Gakpo.
That's really well manoeuvred.
Guardiola. Oh, it's played into the area.
It'll be a throw-in. Last-ditch defending, but that'll do. Into the channel. Out for a throw.
Gakpo. And it's Wirtz.
Nice physical challenge. And there's his chance to lead the counter.
Van Dijk cuts out the pass. Wirtz. Robertson. Played in by...
It's a mighty effort!
Well, that is clearly not the outcome he wanted.
You really could have done with engaging those crosses much higher up the pitch there. This isn't good defending.
Isak.
And here's Wirtz.
And here's Mohamed Salah. There are a few waiting for it.
And here's Isak. Isak opts to play it back.
And for a moment, time stood still.
I'm really impressed with the tenacity he's shown to intercept that. That's how they're going to make things happen.
Muscular approach does pay off here. McAllister. Robertson, gently done.
Well, it looked promising for a moment, but
It came to nothing.
Isak!
Guardiola.
With the clearance.
And here's Wirtz. Gravenberg, that's a delicate pass. Rodri. That's a little off target.
He has found the way through. Isak! Same again, same outcome.
Well, the breakthrough hasn't come yet, Peter, but you do feel they're up in the ante here. They'll get the reward if they can stick at this.
And it's been taken short. Hit into the middle.
Van Dijk. And it's Bernardo Silva.
Oh, that's neat. Has a quick glance.
That's a nicely weighted pass.
Oh, not quite. Van Dijk. Vids. Well, the boss won't be happy about that at all. They were pedestrian in possession and carried almost no threat at all.
Oh, that was nice, but not quite the end product required.
That's good running. It makes life so much easier when you have people who are willing to go beyond the defence like that.
Ake. Rodri shifted upfield. Konate tries to clear. Robertson. Van Dijk. Well, there's a probing ball. Now it's Isak. Oh, easy pickings there. And here's Isak.
He is through here.
And it's Frimpong. Kovacic concedes a free kick for that. Rodri. Ake. Rodri. Rodri.
Early ball out from the back.
Gakpo.
That's been drilled forward.
Rodri. Very nearly half an hour gone here.
Vids. Out to the left it goes. Decent progress down the left.
Gakpo.
McAllister.
Oh, good spread.
Get a throw in.
Doku. Gehi. Rodri. Ake.
Good spell of possession this, but very little to show for it.
Kovacic.
Aim forwards.
And that is as far as they're going to go.
Van Dijk forwards and with intent. Foden, and it's lofted through here. And that pass just didn't quite work. Gravenberch. Robertson moved on forwards. Gehi is there and he can get that clear.
And no, that is pretty much the end of that. Foden.
Well, that had the makings of something quite promising, but it's fizzled out into nothing. And it's played forward. That's a throw. Bernardo Silva. And it's Rodri. The pressing's intense, and it's paid off.
Rodri. Foden. Bernardo Silva. Out to the right. He's in space and looking for options. Now it's Foden. Back in once more. And he's there to get it away. And that's been won straight back. Ruben Dias. Kovacic. Ruben Dias, aim forwards. And it's Vitz. Goes for a shot! Good run, lovely take, but that is where it stopped.
Oh, it's very good running that. You're always going to have chances with that kind of movement.
Haaland. Foden.
You know, it was an intervention that had to be made. Serious trouble lay in store.
And here's Isak. Shoots! A real chance and a real let-off.
I think that's just more proof that this team is very comfortable playing on the break. They're really swift.
Rodri. Kovacic. Kovacic forwards and with intent. It's a good foot in there. That's surely a foul. Free kick.
Well, he was the one player you had to keep away from the area. Not the best way to do it, though.
Just a talking to, I think. Yes, it is. Is not finding anyone. McAllister. That's really well manoeuvred. And here's Haaland. Now looking to orchestrate a counter. Here's Vitz. He's got away. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal. And it had to be. Ake. Gehi goes forward. Kovacic shifted upfield. Oh, that is asking for trouble. Bernardo Silva laid out to the left flank. And here's Bernardo Silva. Shot, surely! Alisson, long ball by the goalkeeper. Rodri. Van Dijk. Konate. Mohamed Salah. Gravenberg. Frimpel. Konate. Gakpo. McAllister gently down. And that has been clubbed away. Konate. Gravenberg. Moved on forwards. Defending of the desperate variety. And it's played forward. McAllister. And it's Salah. Van Dijk. Gakpo. Robertson. Ruben Dias gets it away. Oh, they could be caught out here. Frimpong crosses. Donnarumma deals with that nice and simple. Truthfully, it was hard to see any better outcome there. Guardiola. He's making a real surge on the left. That's good play. Kovacic. Bernardo Silva. Ake. Ake with the cross. Not had too much on it. Gakpo. Van Dijk forwards and with intent. Now it's Bernardo Silva. That looks a good ball through. So what can they make of this? And the ball's come loose here.
Well, I thought they got off lightly there. The odds were stacked against them.
Robertson. McAllister. Van Dijk. Konate. Mohamed Salah. Gakpo. And here's Isak. Isak spread out to the left. He can get that clear. Gakpo, and that's aimed into the middle. And it's McAllister. Wits. Oh, he's got a crucial block in there. Oh, looking to break at pace. Gehi. Bernardo Silva. Kovacic. That's really well manoeuvred. Gakpo. Bernardo Silva shifted upfield. Foden providing an outlet on that flank. Plenty waiting in the middle. Ake. Bernardo Silva. And the finish! Van Dijk. Gakpo. Ooh, delicate chip through. Oh, he's onto this. He's in a great position here. So who's he picking out? Robertson, but he's gone backward here. Yeah, he's pulled him up for that challenge. And the referee has shown him a yellow card. Of goalkeeping.
Absolutely terrific reflexes, goalkeeping at its very best.
Doku. Kovacic.
Doku. Vardiol. Bernardo Silva. Kovacic. Bernardo Silva. Kovacic. Doku. Backward it goes. Bernardo Silva. McAllister. Gakpo. Vitz. McAllister. Vitz. And here's Isak. Lovely ball. It's Salah! That is lovely. He's got options in the box if he gets his head up. Vitz plays it in. Oh, smashing header! A reprieve, albeit perhaps momentary. Kovacic. Foden. Bernardo Silva. Ake. Oh, nice touch. Real chance! It didn't come off, but an audacious effort.
Well, you've got to admire the confidence and the agility. It wasn't too far off either.
Gakpo. Mohamed Salah played through into space. That's tiny. Looking for a decent ball in. And it's Robertson. That's a cute ball. Ruben Dias with the clearance. And here's the chance to counter. Looking here to chip it through. It's a nicely shaped ball. Frimpong gets across to intercept that. That's ruffled a few feathers, but well dealt with. Konate. And here's Isak. He's away! And he has been fouled there. Save.
Well, I thought his starting position was good, and that helped the keeper to judge the flight of the ball and deal with it well.
McAllister with the short one. Robertson. And here's Vitz. It's anyone's ball now. Mohamed Salah played out towards the right wing. Defending of the desperate variety. Kovacic wins the duel this time. Mohamed Salah. Ruben Dias defending his corner stubbornly. Stood up very well to his man. Vardiol aimed forwards. He's shifting through the gears here. Doku. That's very neat. Chance! Van Dijk. Reaching half-time and still behind. Can they make something happen now? Gehi gets over and intercepts. Ake. Ake, gently done. And it's Vitz. Kovacic. Ruben Dias. Gehi. Ake. Gehi shifted upfield. Van Dijk. McAllister. Vitz. Gakpo. McAllister aimed forwards. Ake moved on forwards. Now, where's he looking? And here's Haaland. He is just caressing the ball. Now that's well seen too. Salah. Frimpong. Oh, it's taken out. That'll be a foul. Well, the ref's been lenient here. I think they'll get too many more chances. Tries to get it clear. Gakpo. Ake. Foden. And it's played forward. And here's Haaland. Played out to the right. Kovacic, oh, good spread. And it's Kovacic. Bernardo Silva tries to dink it through. Great chance! Big relief, it just needed better contact.
Well, I think that miss is going to give him nightmares for a while.
Gravenberg. And he cuts out the supply. He's going to be disappointed with that. Ake. Foden. Bernardo Silva. Konate makes the interception. And the counter is on. Now it's Gakpo. Foden. Foden forwards and with intent. It's a loose ball. Throw it. Oh, what a ball! Proves too strong. The movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time.
Gakpo.
Robertson. Wirtz. Oh, this is a great position. Wirtz unable to make it happen for all his good intentions. And he's picked out the run. Haaland. Frimpong. Frimpong. Quality ball. Isak looks to get on the end of this. Doku. Haaland. Now it's Foden. Haaland. Bernardo Silva, and it's lofted through here. Guardiola have it back and can go again. Doku. It's a throw-in. Now it's Bernardo Silva. That's really well manoeuvred. And they can counter here. McAllister. Konate. And it's played forward. Oh, can he get onto this? Gehi cuts out the pass. Gakpo is offering some sort of an apology there.
His teammates are really annoyed with that, you know, and they have every right to be.
Gravenberg, gently done. He's being urged to shoot. And he's heaved it away and reclaimed it in a trice. And it's Wirtz. Wirtz puts his foot on the gas. No way through, so back it comes. Mohamed Salah! Split-second reaction.
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that.
Now it's Doku, and he's managed to get free. Frimpong did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise. Van Dijk. Van Dijk forwards and with intent. Nicely intercepted. Mohamed Salah is sporting a guilty look after that.
Clearly is miffed, having made the run and not get picked out.
Ake. Bernardo Silva. Van Dijk shifted upfield. McAllister. Kovacic gets over and intercepts.
Guardiola.
Guardiola chooses to go cross-field. Foden, aim forwards. McAllister could move up a gear here. Moved on forwards. Wirtz! It's anyone's ball now. Isak. He's got space in the area. And they've got rid.
Isak really needed to concentrate on protecting the ball. Then again, he was being very closely marshalled.
Kovacic. That's really well manoeuvred. Guardiola. Bernardo Silva.
Guardiola.
Out to the left it goes. And here's Haaland.
that's good defending. He squeezed the play and he gave him no chance to get on the turn.
And it's Kovacic. Turns and goes back. Kovacic. And here's Bernardo Silva. Decent chance!
Well, even for him, that may have been a touch ambitious.
That'll be a throw-in. Wirtz. Mohamed Salah. Guardiola attempts a clearance. He has found the way through.
Really has the confidence and skill to be able to hold the ball up like that until support arrives a little sooner, and just maybe there he overdid it slightly and should have released it because the support was arriving quickly.
And here's Foden, and here's Ake. Kovacic, and it's Ake. Delivered across. Tries to get it clear. Rodri. Ake. Foden. Tries a shot! Good movement there, but not the best of finishes.
You really could have done with engaging those crosses much higher up the pitch there. This isn't good defending.
Frimpong. Konate forwards and with intent. Gravenberg gently done. Guardiola. Doku goes on a charge down the left. Guardiola. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Now, what about a counter-attack? And it's Robertson. Oh, takes a shot! Relentless! Just relentless! And they are cruising away. And that was as close to certain as can be.
Well, that's really well played, Peter. You have to appreciate...
Kovacic. Great defending, strong and determined. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. Van Dijk, and it's played forward. Whistle's gone, that's a foul. Gravenberg tries a deft little ball. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other.
Ruben Dias. Now it's Isak. Isak! He's found a chance! Vardiol. And they're not going to make any further progress now. Konate. Gakpo. Wirtz. Gakpo. Played with finesse. Gehi gets rid without sophistication. McAllister. And here's Wirtz! And the keeper has done enough. Top stop.
Incredible. He had all the time in the world to pick the spot as well.
There will be a throw-in. Rodri. And here's Haaland. Haaland played out towards the right wing. And it's Ake. Foden. And now the breakaway. Isak. Isak. Now it's Isak. McAllister. And the shot's on here. And here's Isak. Crossed into the middle. Defending of the could be danger here. McAllister. Ake gets it clear. Cross deflected behind for a corner. They've played it short. And it's Robertson. And here's McAllister. McAllister's cross. Danger averted for now. That'll be a throw. Gravenberg. Frimpong. Well played. That has snuffed out the danger. Foul and a free kick in a very dangerous area. The referee has resisted the temptation to go to his pocket. It's just a stern lecture. He's gone direct. It's hit the crossbar. Cleared without complication. And it's Frimpong. Wirtz. Played out to the right. Cross goes in there. Foden. Ake. Aim forwards. Haaland is onto it in a flash. Gravenberg. McAllister.
McAllister, shifted upfield. We expected better, and so did he. And here's Gakpo, and here's Isak. It's oh, the keeper's equal to it.
Well, it was going to take something a bit special from there, and that wasn't it.
Isak spread out to the left. Frimpong. Isak. Oh, shooting chance! And he thumps it clear. Over to the left. Robertson, and that's aimed into the middle. Cleared away. Foden wins the duel this time. Now it's Haaland. Well timed, excellent interception. Gakpo picks it up out wide. That's tidy. He's got options in the box if he gets his head up. Big chance! What a hit! The save was firm.
He just didn't catch that one right, and he knows it.
Foden. Ball's gone out of play. Gakpo. And it's McAllister. There's no getting past him. It's really well defended. Doku. Kovacic aimed forwards. That has been cut short. Gakpo. Gakpo laid out to the left flank. McAllister. Gravenberg. He's in a great position. And that has been clubbed away. Robertson. And here's Isak. Cross from Robertson. And that has been cleared. Now then, the ball's come loose. That's a dangerous ball. He can get that clear. Robertson. Van Dijk. The pass has gone astray. Foden tries making a foray down the right. Haaland in acres of space out wide. Konate moved on forwards. Gravenberg. Vids. Gakpo. And here's Gakpo. Vids! And he should have made it four. Foden. Yehi. Ruben Dias. The pressing's intense, and it's paid off. Frimpong. Oh, red, nice interception. Ake. Head over towards the opposite flank. Konate with the clearance. Van Dijk. Konate. And here's Haaland. Played into space. Doku crosses it in. Van Dijk can get it clear. Foden moves short. Doku. Now it's Foden. Hit into the middle. That has been knocked clear. Gakpo. Van Dijk. Van Dijk gently done. Ruben Dias. Bernardo Silva. So, 45 minutes to turn it round. Gakpo. Guardiola. Ake. This interception, his positioning was spot on. Referee's given a throw. Rodri. Guardiola. Doku. Showing good feet. Kovacic. Rodri. Guardiola. And here's Doku. Can he deliver? McAllister is there and he can get that clear and claimed it back swiftly. Ake making good progress on the right-hand side. Oh, nice touch. Calmly anticipates. Alisson sends that a long way. Gravenberg. McAllister. Konate. Van Dijk. Konate forwards and with intent. Gravenberg driven forward. Kovacic. And it's Salah. Gravenberg. That's really well manoeuvred. Gakpo. Aimed in towards the centre. Short changes him with that pass. Brilliant save from Donnarumma! Okay, do have a chance to counter here. Gehi. Foden. And it's Ake. Ake. And here's Foden. That's a good block, but at the expense of a corner. They've played it short. Time to deliver. Foden. Gehi. Ake. Plays it across.
I think those reactions say it all. He didn't wait for the support and the chances gone a begging.
Van Dijk.
no way through there. Yeah, he's fouled him there. And no surprise, that's a booking. Van Dijk. Robertson. Van Dijk. Robertson. Gakpo. And here's Isak. Oh, he's caught him in or out. The referee's decided that he was fouled outside the box, and it is just a free kick.
Yeah, well, they were exposed and vulnerable, and he knew he had to do something to prevent a goal then.
Just a talking to, I think. Yes, it is.
Well, with him already been on a yellow, he should know much better than that.
He's trying the shot. Haaland. Kovacic. Bernardo Silva. Foden. Bernardo Silva. Van Dijk cuts it out. Ake. Ake carries the ball down the right. Guardiola gets across to intercept that. Gakpo. Gakpo forwards and with intent. Ake. Foden.
That will annoy the manager. They're making themselves too predictable here.
Played out wide. Now it's Foden. Foden plays it in. Frimpong tries to clear. Haaland is flagged offside. Hoisted upfield by the keeper. Van Dijk. Gravenberg. Konate. Frimpong. Konate. And they've got a throw. Mohamed Salah. And here's Doku. And it's Kovacic. Kovacic knocks it out wide. Foden, a chance to play it in. Ake. It's Kovacic! And that is a truly outstanding save. It's been taken short. Gehi. Rodri. And here's Ake. And here's Foden. Gehi. Rodri. Goes for the shot! And tested the keeper.
Look, they seem set on a tactic that's not really yielding any results. You'd imagine they're targeting a weakness, but they look a weakness themselves.
Foden plays it short. Ball is over the line. Plenty waiting in the middle. Gravenberg. Frimpong shifted upfield. And reclaimed it in a trice. Foden. Gehi. Ake. Gehi. Rodri. Gehi, aim forwards. Gravenberg. Mohamed Salah. Well, that's beautifully weighted. Oh, and he's asking too much with that. Rodri. Ake. Rodri. Kovacic. Kovacic gently done. Now it's Doku. Foot in. That's a throw. He's shifting through the gears here. Doku. Just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. Ake. Gravenberg. McAllister. Robertson. Moved on forwards. And it's Bernardo Silva. And it's played forward. Doku chooses to go back. Gravenberg does really well to win the ball there. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. Thinks one through. Can he get onto this? Well read. And the danger is averted. McAllister. Can he spark a counter here? Now it's Isak. He's on it, can he get away? Wirtz showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out. Frimpong. Robertson. Van Dijk forwards and with intent. Robertson. And here's Wirtz. Bernardo Silva. Haaland. Kovacic. Well, the ball just didn't work out for the run that he made.
Well, everything up to the final pass looked decent. They just couldn't take out that killer ball.
Mohamed Salah. Gravenberg. Gakpo. Gakpo shifted upfield. That is a brilliant interception. Out of play for a throw. And here's Wirtz. And he decides to cross it. And the keeper gets his hands on it. Gehi. Rodri. Bernardo Silva. Kovacic. That's really well manoeuvred. And he cuts out the supply. Wirtz. Now it's Isak. Now it's Mohamed Salah. Oh, such a clever touch. Ruben Dias, aim forwards. Ake.
Ake, gently done. Gakpo. Van Dijk. Konate. Mohamed Salah. Up towards the front line. Isak looks to get on the end of this. Doku. Rodri. Foden, done delicately. Well, the less said about that pass, the better. McAllister. He's in plenty of space here. And Dijk clears it away. It's gone for a throw-in. Gakpo. Konate. Gravenberg. Frimpong. Isak, now he's off and running. Vardiol. Ruben Dias. Yehi. Oh, this looks sharp. Now it's Haaland. Out to the right. Ake picks it up out wide. And that's too far for anyone. Robertson. Gakpo. Oh, super find. Now it's Wirtz. And he's looking at the referee, and the referee is shaking his head. Rodri. Ake. Moved on forwards. That's really well manoeuvred. Gakpo. Mohamed Salah. And here's Isak. Mohamed Salah played out towards the right wing. Oh, sweet feet. Succumbs to the pressure.
Mohamed Salah really was well marshalled there because he was denied the opportunity to turn.
Mohamed Salah. Now it's Isak. He's through here. And he's managed to get free. And it's McAllister. The ball is loose and the chase is on. Wirtz wins the duel this time. Lovely bit of skill. Foden. Ake. Ruben Dias. Kovacic. And it's played forward. Vardiol aimed forwards. McAllister. Robertson shifted upfield. And that is as far as they're going to go. Gravenberg, gently done. Tries a measured ball. And he's there to clear it. It is a corner. Played in by Robertson. Keeper's dealt with that. Dealt with nicely by the defence. Claudio. Ruben Dias. Gehi forwards and with intent. Frimpong. McAllister. Foden. Ake. Foden. That's good play. Played into the middle. Chance for a shot! Final touch was poor. Well, the run has been sold a little bit short there.
I think the opposition saw that pass coming a mile off, and it wasn't the best decision.
Now it's Foden. Bernardo Silva, delicate ball, and it needs to be. Well timed, excellent interception. Foden with the short one. Can he finish? It could be a lifeline. The invitation was clear and it was accepted with the utmost front of goal like that. So is this the start of a comeback? Van Dijk.
Have certainly changed the dynamic, but I'm not quite sure whether we're going to get patience or impatience now.
Gehi, defending his corner stubbornly, stood up very well to his man. Doku. Kovacic. And here's Doku. And here's Haaland. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last still. Oh, that is asking for trouble. Now, who's going to be first to this? Gakpo was ultimately thwarted there, but it took a few of them to stop him.
It's admirable, but ultimately he didn't know when to look for support.
Bernardo Silva. In once more. Oh, diving header! Oh, the keeper's done ever so well.
Haaland is offering a wry smile there.
Konate shifted upfield. Mohamed Salah. And it's Wirtz. Now it's Isak. Gakpo. Well, played right into his path. That's the keeper's ball. Ake. Aim forwards. Foden. McAllister. Gravenberg. Isak is onto it in a flash. Well, that is not the best ball, and he offers an apologetic look.
Well, the pass wasn't good enough, and he knows it.
And here's Doku.
That's nice. Turns and goes back.
That is a little undercut. Gakpo. Robertson. Well, the pressure is relentless. It's a very, very high press.
Yeah, because it's all about winning the ball back at the earliest opportunity, a trigger by one player for the others to follow, and designed to force opposition mistakes.
Doku. Bernardo Silva. Bernardo Silva being hunted in packs.
Well, they seem intent on marking him out of the game. They're certainly trying to wind them up in the process, Peter.
Guardiola, now here's the delivery.
And he's got his range wrong there.
Haaland. And there's his chance to lead the counter. Vitz. Van Dijk gently done. Isak. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Bernardo Silva tries to thread one through.
And that's the end of that. It all started well enough.
Really well manoeuvred. Rodri is offering some sort of an apology there.
Well, that's down to a simple miscalculation. No more, no less.
Nice looking ball. Foden. And it's played forward.
Well, they can break here.
And it's Kovacic. Now it's Doku.
Oh, looks like he's been taken out there.
Bit of an appeal, but nothing doing. Chance here to counter. Now it's Vitz. Konate. Moved on forwards. Gakpo looks to get on the end of this. Guardiola. Doku. And here's Bernardo Silva. Guardiola. Kovacic. And a chance!
Well, that wasn't too dissimilar to the previous attempt.
And it's played forward. Oh, he's managed to get himself offside. Here's Doku. And it's Kovacic. Defending of the desperate variety. Gakpo forwards and with intent. Now it's Isak. Mohamed Salah. Kovacic. Guardiola. Now it's Doku. Kovacic. That has been cut short. And here's Haaland.
Chance! Oh, and they really should have been made to pay. They've played it short. There are a few waiting for it. Rodri. Shot a goal! Oh, it's come loose. Well, he should have done better, and he knows it.
His reputation is better than what we've just seen.
And here's Kovacic. Foden. Oh, Strauss to finish! Rodri gets flagged offside. They'll start all over again with the goalkeeper. Foden. It's a pretty loose pass. Well, it looked promising for a moment, but it came to nothing. McAllister. Almost an hour gone. That's really well manoeuvred.
Well, that was well positioned and well pinched. They can't hurt with their backs to goal.
Doku. Kovacic. And here's Haaland. Haaland! And that certainly packed a punch. McAllister. Ake. Foden. Ake. Oh, he's found support out wide. Foden. No, he's overshot the green. Now it's Gakpo. That's very neat. Now it's Gakpo. Now it's Haaland. And here's Isak. And he's there to get it away. He steps in, and that's the end of that. Van Dijk. Robertson. Great run on the overlap here. And here's Wirtz. Bernardo Silva. Foden. Some good work on the right flank here. And no, that is pretty much the end of that. Wirtz. Out to the left it goes. Gakpo. Foden. That's a nicely weighted pass. Oh, that's clever. Doku climbs up big. Good try. The outcome could so easily have been different.
Well, I can tell you that the aluminium is still shaking after that. We're talking fractions. That was a great try.
Konate, and he goes cross-field. Isak. And back to the keeper they go. Rodri. Gehi. Kovacic. Spread out to the left. That's the throw. Great defending, strong and determined. But still, he just read it. Gravenberg. And it's Wirtz. Played out wide. So who's he picking out? It's run loose here. Mohamed Salah trying to keep this in. So what can they make of this? Now it's Bernardo Silva. Haaland. Oh, super find. Gravenberg cuts it out. Wirtz. Robertson. McAllister. Van Dijk. Gravenberg shifted upfield. Nice interception, his positioning was spot on. Gehi. Well, that had the makings of something quite promising, but it's fizzled out into nothing. That's a little off target. Oh, it's come loose! And it's Kovacic. Mohamed Salah. McAllister. Gakpo. Robertson. Gakpo providing an outlet on that flank. Wirtz. Oh, it's played into the area. Well, they can break here. Now it's Haaland. Bernardo Silva. Foden. Plenty waiting in the middle. And the shot! They just took too long getting forward.
Foden simply took an age to make his mind up, Peter, when urgency was the single requirement.
Was very necessary. Gehi. Foden. Bernardo Silva. Bernardo Silva has got himself a free kick. Foden plays it short. Foden has been caught there, it's a foul.
There could be trouble here. But for now, the referee is keeping his cards in his pocket. Frimpong tries to clear. And it's Rodri. Ake. Bernardo Silva. Ake. Robertson cuts out the pass. Konate aim forwards. Konate gently done. Oh, they could be caught out here. Gakpo. And here's Wirtz. Isak. And kicked out by the most elastic of saves.
Really anticipated that well, didn't he?
Deftly away. Over to the left. Mohamed. Oh, that is. There's the shot! Oh, terrific save from the keeper.
Mohamed Salah really must be thinking what he has to do to score there.
McAllister goes short. Oh, lovely feed. He is such a good mover. And that's going to be a goal kick. Ake. Foden. Bernardo Silva. Foden. Bernardo Silva. Now it's Foden. Has crossed into the middle. No messing about, just bludgeoned away. What a throw in. Doku. And it's Kovacic. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. And there's his chance to lead the counter. And here's Wirtz. Rodri does really well to win the ball there. Ake gently done. It looked as though that might lead to something quite promising, but it turned out that that was not the case. Gravenberg. That's really well manoeuvred. And the assistant referee has his flag raised for offside. Gakpo. Robertson aim forwards. Now it's Isak. Gakpo. Mohamed Salah tries to think it through. Doku. Yehi. Oh, expected better, and so did he. Gakpo is fouled. he's going to have his name taken. Isak. Now it's Salah!
He was berating his defence before making the save, and he's at it again now.
Moved on forwards. Vince. Gakpo looking for a runner. Tries to get it clear. Well, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. And here's Isak. Now then, the ball's come loose. That'll be a throw. Now it's Mohamed Salah. Real chance! Denied by an instinctive save.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
Out of play for a goal kick. Rodri. Ruben Dias. Isak. Tries a deft little ball. Mohamed Salah. Can he deliver? Mohamed Salah. And can he finish it? That's another chance. No mistake. Donnarumma, some heroic goalkeeping, but even that couldn't save them this time.
Yeah, he showed great reactions there. Right place, right time, easy pickings.
This is 3.
Claudio.
Ruben Dias. It's a good run down the left-hand side.
Haaland really needed to concentrate on protecting the ball. Then again, he was being very closely marshalled.
It's a lovely, neat pass. Well read, nice interception. Played back to the goalkeeper. Gehi. That's a look and plays it forward. Gakpo. Isak. Mohamed Salah. Frimpong. Mohamed Salah. And here's Wirtz. Bernardo Silva. Gakpo. The referee's awarded a free kick. Bernardo Silva shifted upfield. He's through, now is he in? Haaland! Haaland with the challenge, and he has given away a free kick. Keeper's got good distance on that. Ruben Dias. And here's Kovacic. Kovacic played out to the left flank. Now it's Doku. Doku. And it's Kovacic. Oh, that's neat. Rodri. Bernardo Silva. Rodri. McAllister wins the duel this time. Isaac. And here's the chance to counter. Oh, delicate chip through. Now it's Mohamed Salah. Very nicely done. Now this could be a chance. Wits.
Oh, that's brilliantly defended, though. It looked destined for a goal.
Bernardo Silva. Charging forward, the ball at his feet. The pressing's intense, and it's paid off. Doku. Looking to break at pace. Now it's Bernardo Silva. Bernardo Silva, that's a delicate pass. Ball is over the line. So now we're going to get those changes we have been expecting. Now it's Foden. Kovacic. Kovacic. Oh, good spread. It's out for a goal kick. Wits spread out to the left. Lovely feet. Robertson looking to run onto it. Ruben Dias is there, and he can get that clear. And claimed it back swiftly. And it's played forward. It's just beyond his reach. Ake. Bernardo Silva. Rodri forwards and with intent. Robertson. Konate. Aim forwards. Gakpo chasing after it. Ruben Dias gets over and intercepts. Moved on forwards. Well, that is not the best ball, and he offers an apologetic look.
Yeah, he just didn't seem to get enough on the pass, Peter, did he?
Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. McAllister. Frimpong. He has found a way through. That's been drilled in. Danger averted for now. Guardiola wins the duel this time. Hoisted upfield by the keeper. And it's Wits. A reprieve, albeit perhaps momentary. head, but couldn't steer it in.
There's just too much pressure on him in the empty zone.
Ruben Dias.
Claudio.
That's really well manoeuvred. Marmouche. Delivers the ball. Oh, that's not going to find its target. Gravenberg. Isak. Now he's off and running. Could be danger here. Isak, and the shot! It's there! Over the hills and far away! No catching them now! And that really is so impressive.
Yeah, that's what the game is all about. Excitement and entertainment. What a...
So easy, almost too easy here.
Well, that's really winded the opposition. You can see their manager screaming on the touchline, telling his team to calm down. But they'll need to do that pretty quickly. It's composure from here.
Gehi shifted upfield. Gravenberg. Van Dijk. Robertson. And it's played forward. Robertson is sporting a guilty look after that.
Encouraged the pass with an intelligent run, but the pass just lacked pace.
Oh, that's well done, really robust. Well, he's certainly caught him there, it's a free kick. Now this is interesting, he has already had his name taken once. Now the ref's been lenient here, I doubt he'll get too many more chances.
Well, Peter, what a lucky boy. A telling off as opposed to a sending off.
Now it's Haaland. Foden. Isak. Mohamed Salah. Nice control. Deflected behind for a corner kick. And the finish! Foden.
Vardiol.
Marmouche.
Vardiol.
Vardiol, gently done. Great defending, strong and determined. Alisson sends that a long way. Van Dijk. Konate. Frimpong. And it's Vitz. And here's Isak. Caresses it through. No, not quite on the same wavelength. That's really well manoeuvred. Out to the left it goes. Kovacic. Haaland is onto this. Well, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. Isak. That is lovely. And it's Frimpong. That's a bad place to challenge. What's he giving? Well, the referee has given a free kick just outside the box.
Well, I think the alternative was to stand there and do nothing while he tried to score. And obviously, he's not going to allow that, Peter, is he?
That has been knocked clear. McAllister. McAllister is alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless. He's got away. Hit into the middle. Robertson getting this one clear. And he's there to clear it. And it's played forward. Gakpo. Moved on forwards. Now it's come to nothing. Ruben Dias. Van Dijk. Now looking to orchestrate a counter. Isak. Now it's Isak. And that's played in low. And he's heaved it away. Could move up a gear here. Good ball, good take. Foden aimed forwards. And it's Bernardo Silva. Played out to the right. Foden. Oh, that's nice. A chance to play it in. Ake. That's good defending, very good defending. Van Dijk. Rodri forwards and with intent. McAllister. Fitz. Robertson. That's a cute ball. Ruben Dias with the clearance.
Gakpo really was well marshalled there because he was denied the opportunity to turn.
Kovacic. And it's been played. Can he finish? Gehi gets rid without sophistication. Mohamed Salah have it back and can go again. Well, he's not played the ball, that's a foul. This could spell real trouble. We know he has already been booked. The referee has resisted the temptation to go to his pocket. It's just a stern lecture.
Yeah, and he's dodged a big one there. He has to be squeaky clean from here.
Really well cleared. And it's Salah. Foden. Marmoush. Kovacic. And here's Haaland. Haaland spread out to the left. Played into the middle. That's going to go a long way. Guardiola. Cross deflected over the goal line for a corner. Wirtz gets good distance on it. Calmly anticipates. Kovacic. And here's Haaland, out towards the flank. Marmoush. And he's been booked for simulation.
Well, that's just very cynical. For him to think he could get away with it is ugly on his part.
Alisson, long ball by the goalkeeper. Kovacic. Foden. Ake. That's tidy. Foden. Alisson claims it, and the danger passes. Gakpo. McAllister. Konate shifted upfield. Guardiola gently done.
Well, that's good defending. He squeezed the play and he gave him no chance to get on the turn.
Gravenberg. McAllister. Konate aim forwards. Moved on forwards. Oh, can he get onto this? Gravenberg. Frimpong. Konate. And it's played forward. Keeper's got good distance on that. Now that's well seen too. Frimpong, and the keeper's got it again. Gravenberg. McAllister. Gravenberg, forwards and with intent. Well, that is not the best ball, and he offers an apologetic look.
Well, that's down to a simple miscalculation. No more, no less.
Looking here to chip it through. Shoots! Frimpong gets it clear. McAllister. And it's Wirtz. Robertson. And here's Gakpo. Wirtz. Oh, denied at the last. Time for a change in personnel.
Yeah, their position is a dominant one now, Peter, so introducing one of the youngsters for some added experience is bang on.
was all about the quality of the delivery, and they come away with nothing. He came in hard, very hard. Bernardo Silva did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on. That's really well manoeuvred. And Dijk makes the interception. And Dijk forwards and with intent. Over to the left. Foden shifted upfield, and now the breakaway. Haaland. Bernardo Silva out to the right, and he's got his cross in. Gets it away. Ball's gone out of play. Ake. Isak. And they can counter here. And they'll start all over again with the goalkeeper. He's offering some sort of an apology there.
His teammates are really annoyed with that, you know, and they have every right to be.
Guardiola. Strong running down that left flank. Oh, sweet feet. Bradley does really well to win the ball there. That defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal, and it had to be. Haaland! And the ball's come loose here. He's trying his best to keep it in. Oh, that is asking for trouble. Foden. Hoisted upfield by the keeper. Ruben Dias. Bernardo Silva. Kovacic. Oh, they could be caught out here. Oh, nicely intercepted. Van Dijk. McAllister. Gravenberg looks to the other side. Robertson. Well played. That has snuffed out the danger. Rodri. Robertson. Ake does really well there, strong defending. Oh, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. Gravenberg. And it's Bernardo Silva. Chance! And he's kept it out, that's a great save.
Well, there's always that risk, Peter, when a team commits too many numbers forward. You can't help but leave some gaps at the back.
Moved on forwards. Wirtz. Wirtz played out towards the right wing. That is a great pick out. It's Salah! Ake gets good distance on it. He's going to be disappointed with that. Gehi. Kovacic. Aim forwards. Marmoush. And it's Bernardo Silva. And here's Marmoush. And they've got rid. The referee has given a corner. There's going to be another change here.
I just think that's really good management, introducing one of his younger players when the pressure's totally off, just allowing him some valuable, easy on-field experience time.
Oh, that's neat. And he's there to get it away. Guardiol. And here's Marmouche. Kovacic. Showing good feet. Guardiol, and that's aimed into the middle. And it's been taken short. Marmouche. No way through, so back it comes. And here's Foden. And it's Ake. And it's played into the middle. Van Dijk. Now it's Gakpo. Wirtz. Gehi getting this one clear. And that's been won straight back. Oh, that's a nice ball. That has been knocked clear. Mohamed Salah. Haaland. Searching pass he's played there. And for a moment you felt that was going somewhere, but they'll have to go again. Gakpo. Ruben Dias gets across to intercept that. Kovacic played out to the left flank. Marmouche. Bernardo Silva. Over to the left. Played back in. It's ball kick. Konate, gently done. Bernardo Silva, he's had a shot! Not out the best in the keeper.
Well, if they hope to have any chance of turning this round, they have to abandon their shoot-on-sight policy. It's just not working.
In the end, they found themselves penned in, nowhere to go. Guardiol. Dinks one through. Decent chance! No, got right underneath it.
It's almost like he had too much thinking time there, Peter.
Ake gets over and intercepts, and it's played forward.
Guardiol.
And here's Marmouche. Moved on forwards. Ruben Dias cuts out the pass. Ekitike. Gakpo, and he's onside. Ake did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise. Bernardo Silva! Oh, terrific save.
Well, there's always that risk, Peter, when the team commits too many numbers forward. You can't help but leave some gaps at the back.
Robertson makes the interception. And it's Salah.
Ekitike, and he shoots! Mohamed Salah. Oh, the ball's come loose here. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. Foden forwards and with intent. Oh, crack. And Marmoush! Keeper always had the measure of that.
Oh, what a chance. He probably had more time than he realised.
There is some activity down on the touchline. It seems there's going to be a change.
I think you have to admire his willingness to keep plugging away, but the manager has done him a big favour, I think, by taking him off. You know, he was looking very, very leggy.
Throw it. Gonzalez. Knocks it out wide. Bernardo Silva. Out to the left it goes. And it's hoisted clear. Ake. McAllister shifted upfield. Ekitike. That's really well manoeuvred. And that's a good ball. Ruben Dias with a fine tackle. Marmoush. Nice physical challenge. And it's Vitz. The ball is loose and the chase is on. Played out wide. Cross from Robertson. And that has been cleared. Nico Gonzalez. Gonzalez. Oh, he's fizzed it forward. And that's put paid to a promising move. Gakpo. McAllister, aim forwards. Ekitike. Vitz. Robertson. Cross deflected behind for a corner. Gehi attempts a clearance. Moved on forwards. Now it's Haaland. The pressing's intense and it's paid off. Van Dijk. Vitz. That's an imaginative pass. No, not quite on the same wavelength. Rodri. Bernardo Silva. Rodri shifted upfield. Oh, he's going to be pulled back for that one. Just 5 minutes left. And it's Gonzalez. Solid defending, refused to be outmuscled. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other.
I'm not sure the shot was ever on there, really. There were just too many bodies in the way, Peter.
Nice interception, his positioning was spot on. And it's played forward. Yehi. Rodri. Nico Gonzalez. Marmoush. Oh, that's well done, really robust. Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. Robertson. And it's lofted through here. Gakpo. Gakpo with the cross. Last-ditch defending, but that'll do. Do have a chance to counter here. Great defending, strong and determined. Bradley. Konate. Van Dijk. Konate, aim forwards. Ruben Dias, that's a good intervention. That was what he had to make in the face of danger that was growing. Ruben Dias, forwards and with intent. Robertson. Mohamed Salah. McAllister. Van Dijk. Gakpo. Van Dijk. That's really well manoeuvred. Mohamed Salah is sporting a guilty look after that.
Yeah, he just didn't seem to get enough on the pass, Peter, did he?
Konate. Mohamed Salah. Gravenberg. And it's played forward. Yehi can get it clear. And for a moment you felt that was going somewhere, but they'll have to go again. Mohamed Salah. That has been cut short. Ruben Dias. Yehi. Rodri. Ake. Foden. Bernardo Silva. Now it's Haaland. And here's Marmoush. Takes the shot! Oh, there was plenty on that. Couple of changes then in quick succession.
Well, his stamina was called into question then, but there's absolutely nothing wrong with his heart and the efforts he put in. He was very willing, though, not quite able.
Nicely intercepted. Yehi. And he has been fouled there. Well, he's playing innocent. He has every reason to. Well, that looks like a final warning. Still no card.
Well, he's asking for trouble, Peter, and with this urge to nibble away, I think the ref is spelling it out for him now.
Van Dijk. McAllister. Savinho. Gakpo wins the duel this time. Gakpo. Knocks it out wide. Cross goes in there. Nico Gonzalez. McAllister. Van Dijk. Gakpo. Gakpo. Robertson. Now here's the delivery. Ekitike! Best in the keeper. Yehi. Rodri. Lewis. Sabinho. Lewis. Bernardo Silva. And here's Marmoush. Drilled in low. Easy enough for the goalkeeper. Gakpo. Gakpo. Ekitike. Mohamed Salah. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. Savino. Rodri. And it's Bernardo Silva. And here's Haaland. Danger averted for now. They've played it short. Hangs in across. Cleared away. Ekitike. And the counter is on. Bradley. And here's Wirtz. Mohamed Salah proves too strong. Rodri. Bernardo Silva. Now it's Haaland. Now, what about a counter-attack? Haaland! Now, this could be a chance. Oh, that's a foul, and the whistle's gone. There could be trouble here. But for now, the referee is keeping his cards in his pocket. Oh, he really got hold of that. Now that's well seen too. Lewis. Ruben Dias. Nico Gonzalez. Ruben Dias, forwards and with intent. And he cuts out the supply. Gravenberg. Bradley. Van Dijk. Gakpo. Wirtz. Oh, perfectly measured that. And it's Haaland! Oh, terrific save. They've played it short. Mohamed Salah shifted upfield. Lewis. Rodri. Bernardo Silva.
Played in deep. Alisson gets his gloves on it, nice and calm. Gakpo. And that is a little undercooked. Lobbed in behind. And he's there to clear it. Van Dijk. Guardiol. Lovely bit of skill. And here's Marmoush. Marmoush. Guardiol. Rodri. Here's a shot! He's kept it out, that's a great save. Bradley. Konate. Aim forwards. That pass has been well intercepted. And it's Gonzalez. Gonzalez, spread out to the left. Guardiol. And here's Marmoush. Mohamed Salah. Moved on forwards. Can he spark a counter here? And it's lofted through here. That looks a cracking ball. Lewis. Bernardo Silva. Rodri, gently done. Robertson. Konate. Mohamed Salah. Bradley. Gravenberg, oh, good-looking ball. Rodri. Bernardo Silva. Haaland. Konate gets a foot in here. Gakpo. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Savinho. Lewis. Takes a shot! He's put his foot right through that one. There's going to be another change here.
Well, for me, this was the obvious substitution. He'd become just a little jaded, and as a result of that, he was most likely to make a mistake. I think sometimes when the body becomes tired, the brain goes with it, and I think that's happened in this case.
Rodri. Lewis. Bernardo Silva. And it's played forward. Tries to get it clear. Bradley. Could move up a gear here. And it's Bernardo Silva. And that could set him on his way. Savinho. And here's Haaland. Mohamed Salah. Oh, good spread. Bradley. Gravenberg. Wirtz. Calmly anticipates. Ekitike. Wirtz. Now who's going to be first to this? And the counter is on. Marmoush. Nouri. Pressing's intense, and it's paid off. Well, they can break here. Gehi. Played out to the right. It's a good run down the right. Little doubt, that is a foul. He has shown him a yellow card.
I just think it was a cheap foul to give away.
Mohamed Salah clears it away. Bradley gets it away. Marmoush. And it's Gonzalez. Lewis. Out to the right. Now it's Savinho. This could be their final throw of the dice. Last-ditch defending, but that'll do. Mohamed Salah. Oh, delicate chip through. Well timed, excellent interception. Ruben Dias. Gehi. Bernardo Silva. Savinho. It's a promising run he's making on the right. Savinho chips it through. A reprieve, albeit perhaps momentary. Savinho played into the box. He can get that clear. There will be a throw-in. Konate getting this one clear. Out to the left it goes. Crossing. Oh, great header! Oh, denied at the last. Had a foul? Yes, the referee's given it. This could spell real trouble. We know he has already been booked. Just a talking to, I think. Yes, it is.
Well, with him already been on a yellow, he should know much better than that.
Lewis. Well, played right into his path. Oh, great chance! And that was very necessary. That's the throw. And that's another throw. Oh, such a clever touch. Lewis played with finesse. That's really well cleared. And that's a throw. It's gone for a throw-in. Mohamed Salah. Gravenberg. Bradley.
Nico Gonzalez. Can he latch on to this? Now, what about a counter-attack? Aimed in towards the centre. Cleared away. Bradley. That's really well manoeuvred. Oh, Red, nice interception. Marmouche. And it's Gonzalez. Ambitious ball here. And that pass just didn't quite work. Bajcetic. Gakpo. He's in a good position. Ekitike! Oh, terrific save. Yehi. Forwards and with intent. Bernardo Silva played out towards the right wing. Ball comes in. Defending of the desperate variety. Konate, Bradley, Mohamed Salah, Konate, moved on forwards, is onto it in a flash. Bajcetic cuts it out. Alisson sends that a long way. And there's his chance to lead the counter. Ekitike. And here's Wirtz, and he welcomes it in. Gakpo! It's in! And it adds further to a heavily one-sided scoreline. This is getting punishing.